For the dumbbell deadlift, we're going to begin by placing that dumbbell in a vertical position. Once in the vertical position, we're going to center it between our feet, and we're going to line up this handle with the center of the feet themselves. Before we touch that dumbbell with our hands, we're going to set up our knees and hips. We're going to bend at the knees and hips by spreading the floor apart with the feet, driving the knees out and the butt back, maintaining a nice flat neutral spine. And this bottom position, the dumbbell will sit directly underneath your center of gravity. If you were to draw a straight line down from your shoulders and down from your hips, and a straight line coming up from the base of that dumbbell will be centered right between the shoulders and the hips. From this position, I'm going to fully extend both arms coming down, and the way that we grab the dumbbell is we use Ninja Turtle fingers. You put your index and your middle finger together, and then your ring finger and pinky finger together, making a gap between the two. The handle of the dumbbell is going to sit wedged right between those two sections on each hand. Doesn't really matter which hand is on top. Once you've got that dumbbell handle wedged between that certain area, pull those palms in tight with the arms extended. Use the weight of the dumbbell to pull your hips down. Biceps will be forward, taking a nice deep belly breath. Extend the knees and hips until you're at that fully extended hip position, and then come back down under control by reversing the movement, driving the knees out, butt back, bending at the knees and hips. Show you guys from the front. Knees and hips set up, line up at the center of the feet, drive the knees out, butt back, grab the center of the handle, palms in, biceps forward, taking your breath. And from the side, knees and hips. Once complete, go ahead and release that dumbbell. Just make sure when you get into that bottom position that you do maintain that flat neutral spine the whole time. We want to avoid curving that spine forward. The most difficult thing about the dumbbell as opposed to a kettlebell or a barbell is the grip. It gets a little weird. It's more difficult when you're not able to grab a bar or a handle and kind of bend it apart and create that external rotation in your shoulders where we can sit the shoulder back into the upper back. It's a little more difficult to do that just because of how our hands are placed. But if a dumbbell is all you have available, it's definitely a useful tool. Or maybe you're traveling and all that gym has available for you are dumbbells. If so, now you have a plan for deadlifts. But that's how you do the dumbbell deadlift.